Man 20,006 here. Today we're gonna have a new phone unboxing. It is the new, well, not new, but it's the Galaxy S20. The newest version is actually the S21, I believe. But when I went to buy, well, what happened is my current phone, which is the Galaxy S9, got a little crack on the bottom of it. Right there. Not on the bottom, but on the back of the thing, it's got a crack now. And it's actually started to crackle upwards, like up on the screen. So I said, well, I guess I need a new phone. So I did go to where I work, which is now the Best Buy. I'm not going to tell you which Best Buy, but there was only 2 in the area. Yeah, so it was an expensive phone. And this one it's called the Galaxy S20 FE Navy. So what the FE stands for, I was talking to the man that does the phones there. The FE is fan base. So this is the fan base version of the S20. That's why it says down here at the bottom it says FE, because it's a fan based unlocked phone, because my current phone was unlocked. I use TrackPhone as the carrier. So if you do get any kind of phone at Best Buy, there's a $45 restocking fee, just so you know. So you buy any, it's any phone or pretty much any device that has to be on a network, there's a $45 charge if you don't like it. So say I went back and right now and return this, I wouldn't be charged because it's not open. It's only if the item has been opened. Just so you know, yeah. Only if it's opened and returned, the restocking fee will be, So yeah, just be aware if you do buy any mobile device at Best Buy, there will be a $45 charge. On drones and stuff like that, it's 15% of the item. With phones, I guess it's $45. So whatever the phone may be, it might be $45. It might be more, it could be less, but I just want to let you know about that fee. That's the deal with that, and hopefully you can hear me pretty good. I'm using the new microphone that I've done reviews of. It's the lavalier mic UA1, I believe it's called. I have another one in a box over here that I just looked at. So hopefully the audio is good. I can't tell. I can tell it's going up and down on the camera, but that's about it. So, this phone, it's going to be great. I didn't actually really look at this one on shelf display. I was actually looking at the 21 that they said they had, but obviously they didn't have it. Or I would have gotten it. The S21 is hard to get. That's why they said that. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get this little thing undone here. These things can be a pain. It's only one. Oh, no, there's 2. So once you do this, there's a $45 charge. So once this thing gets lifted or whipped off, that's when the charge gets into effect. So at this point, there's no going back. And there's just a little bit more in that corner. So in this video, now I think this video might be a long video. We'll see. That depends on how long it takes to unbox this guy and get all good to go. But a lot of times the phones, obviously I'm going to set it up and all that. Give you my first impressions of the phone. If I can get this last bit undone over here. There we go. A little ripping on the package, but it's not like it's going back or anything like that, so that won't matter. So here's the back. Like I said, it is the S20 FE. So again, the FE on the bottom says fan made. So let's look at this together. So here's the new phone. I believe all the S series phones have the wireless charging feature of it. So oh, okay, good. So I was hoping they would give you this little thing. So this little thing here is to take the SIM card out of your current phone and plug it in the new one. I was hoping this would come with the one because I had one, but I don't know where it went. So, I just want to get the phone out. So, from the old phone compared to the new phone, it's a little bit bigger. As you can see, I don't know if you can tell which one is which, but this one here is the one that I currently have that has the crack on the back. You can also see it's flashing up here saying it's on. So this one over here is the new one, which it's a little bit bigger, not by much from what I can tell, just a little bit bigger. This one also, if you didn't know, has 4 cameras on the front. It's like a light blue. This was a blackish. And oh, that's a flash. So there's probably 2 cameras on this one, 3 on this one, with a flash built on top. And then you got the front-facing one as well. I'm going to try to leave this protection thing on until I get a screen thing on. I did get one of those, but I might not install it on here. Obviously, the back has a nice black finish, or night finish, which looks really good. And I am shooting this in 4K, so if you guys are wondering, yes, this is being shot in 4K. So yeah, we're going to look in here, and it's got the Samsung charger. Now, again, this should work with the wireless charger I already have. It's a Samsung phone from before. It should automatically work with that Samsung phone. I'm just going to take a minute here. Hopefully you can still hear me. But yeah, so that is kind of like the first impressions of the phone. Not bad from what I can tell. Again, it should have the wireless charging because it is, I believe any of the Galaxy S series should be able to use the wireless charging. Let's see what's in here. So we have so this is the charger. Again, it is Type C. So the charging cable is a Type C charger itself, white. I don't know why the phone's black. So yeah, you got that going for it. You got the little white charger. The one I got before was black as well. So I don't know if they just think, oh, it's fan made. Give them a white one. I don't know. What's in here? Nothing. Okay, so there's no no extra features, no booklet. They're probably expecting you to go online to get it. Not unless it's in here. No. Oh, there's something in there. So I mean, pretty much, I think this is probably maybe halfway charged. Look at that. That's just great. Again, I'm going to keep these protection things on until I get a case for it. Since I just got it, I do not want to break it or anything like that. But yeah, this is not a bad phone from what I can tell. If I hit this, it should turn it on. And it's not. Is that not how you turn it on? It should be. I mean, it's not fully charged. Oh, there it is. So yeah, it is SE. So it's a, yeah. I guess I should just take this off. Where is it? So yes, it is a Samsung SE phone. I just have to be very careful now because I'm taking the protection stuff off. You know, I said I was going to leave it on. Look at that nice screen though. That is a nice screen. Again, now we're going to have to set it up, and pretty much the setting up part of this. Okay, so it's 50% charged. That's not bad. Get a phone that's 50% charged. Now, again, I have no necessary, information on this phone. I pretty much wanted the 21. They didn't have it, so I went with the 20. They said it was pretty much the same. So again, it's just going to welcome you. You're going to hit start. You're going to have to agree to some terms from Samsung. Just a few legal documentation stuff. And it's going to find a network. Now, I can skip this, but I think if I can figure out there should be a way to auto connect it with the router. So I can actually alright, I'm gonna stop the video for a sec here. I'm gonna go get this connected, and then we'll resume the video very shortly. I'll be right back in 30 seconds for you, but it'll be a little longer for me. Alright, we are back. I went to my router, got the code, and entered it in. I'm just about to hit connect. Hopefully it's the right code. It should be. If it's not, I'll have to go back. Okay, so it's connected to the Wi-Fi. So I'm going to hit next. You can always skip that. It does say you can skip, but it's easier just to connect it right away. That way, then you have, everything all set up. So now it's basically setting up the phone. And this process could take a bit of time to set up, depending on how many updates there are for the phone. I don't think there's that much, but like I said, I would suggest just updating it and getting it all ready. Like I said, it says it could take a few minutes. After this, you're gonna probably want to get your Chrome set up if you use Chrome, or whatever services you use to surf the internet. I like using Google because everything in Google is like right there and all ready to go, so you can just easily pop it in and go from there. So it says copy some data. I wonder if I hit next. Okay, so can't. Okay, so if it's, I think if it's right next to it, it should switch. I'm not sure how this section works, but I'm gonna go down here just so you can see it. So select to Samsung wirelessly. Disconnect. So I haven't put the SIM card in yet, so I don't know if that matters. So it should detect this, because they are technically both connected to, so it does see another phone on this phone, so I'm going to hit yes, I'm going to hit agree, and I'm just going to say everything switch over, and then it will do its little thing here down here. You can see they're both connecting with each other, which is nice about going from one phone to the other phone is pretty much it'll transfer everything over to the new phone. And that's why the guy was very busy at Best Buy, and I said I'll do it myself. It's probably very simple to transfer everything over, so I'll do it myself just so you don't have to worry about me. So right now it's going to transfer everything over, and it's still transferring over, it looks like. So once we install the SIM card will automatically jump over, I think. I don't think there's anything you have to do with the SIM card in particular. If there is, I'll have to, like I said, take it out and plug the new one in. But right now, everything is being transferred over. And it just asked me to transfer everything on. Make sure your Wi-Fi is turned on, which it should be. We're going to reconnect to that one. I don't know why it disconnected, but it will reconnect very easily and finding other devices in my area. But this is my network, which again, they're both on the same network at this point, so transferring files will be fine. And it's just connecting right now, I guess. So yeah, this process could take a few minutes. I don't know. I'm just gonna go through it like I normally would if I was setting up by myself. But I'm here with you guys, checking out the new phone. Like I said, once everything transfers over, we'll be all set. Right now it's just trying to connect to the Wi-Fi again. It should easily connect. I mean, it should. It was on it a minute ago. Not unless it was not the right one. Come on. Oh, it says connecting. Or connected. So if I hit the back button, it will automatically. It says connected. So if I hit back, transfer. Okay. So now it's physically transferring. So we're going to copy everything over from this phone to this phone. Again, this phone's going to ask for a password just to verify it's really me. Hopefully that's the right password. I'm having trouble with the password right now, so just give me a sec here. On the old phone. Okay. So again, it's now copying the files over. This again could take a bit of time to actually do. I don't know how long it's going to take to transfer, but it does say keep everything on screen. Well, it is transferring. Once it's done, you'll be notified. Okay. So it's just transferring all my data, like everything that I selected over here. I don't know why this is dim now. I mean, it's because it's transferring and I can't do anything. Just a sec here. So again, these are all my emails it has found on that device. So it's just gonna. These are all my War and Order videos I do. You know, I have them on my phone, obviously. So most of these are my War and Order video usernames. So I'm gonna say next for that. It might have me put the passwords in for all those accounts. If that's the case, I'll have to take it away and bring it back. But it should be able to at least get the stuff in there. And then if I have to add passwords in, I can. But it's just gonna say, yeah, it's just gonna have me accept these terms here. Protect your phone. I'm just gonna do a PIN number, which is what I usually do. So I'm just confirming the PIN that I just set up. So now it's going to continue the setup process. If this phone decide to keep the screen on. Okay. So now it's still, like I said, I put those passwords in, or the PIN number for the new phone. It's saying I'm using the same one as the old phone, that way that I don't forget it, but you know, you should. You know, you could, I mean, it was not a simple, hard password or PIN number. You can also do, some of this you can do later, some you can't. Samsung account. I never actually used the Samsung account thing, so I'm going to hit skip. It's just, certain things, like some of these things I never used, even though I had it on the other phone. I never used any of these. I mean, I didn't use Spotify. You know, I mean, I used the Google Store, but that was about it. The Google Store, which I think you can get that anyway. Oh no, that's the Galaxy Store. The store I'm talking about is not that one. So yeah, we're gonna just hit skip that, and then it's gonna hit. You're setting everything up, and we're gonna hit finish. So I think it's still transferring the data over. You can see there's the Play Store. And on the screen, you can see there's not much here. I mean, it is transferring everything I had on that phone still over. But pretty much from what I can tell, the apps, so you got the App Store still. Yeah, it's still moving everything over. So what I was talking about is, in the last video I did, I was talking about, hey, new device coming out tomorrow. That's this device here. This is that device. Because of this phone not working, and I don't know how long it's going to take to transfer everything over. Again, it's got 16. It's installing 0 out of 16 apps. So I must have had 16 apps. It's gonna 16 minutes is gonna need to do at least some of this stuff. And the apps, I think that's including everything. It's going to take that long just to transfer everything over. So just make sure your batteries are fully charged on both devices as you're doing this setup. Again, it's going to take 16 minutes to transfer everything, all data from the old one to the new one. And then all you got to do after that is transfer the PIN number or your SIM card from the other phone into this phone. And then I think you're good. I'm hoping that would be it. But like I said, right now, pretty much it's just installing all those apps that I have. Some of the apps I didn't really use, but some of them I did. So like I said, if you go down from the top, we can see what kind of stuff it's got up here. So it's got link to PC. So I can. The nice thing about the link to PC is I have a Windows 10 computer, and I hit that, and it'll actually connect to my PC. So when I get home, I can actually look at messages on here on my phone. It's got the data hotspot thing. The hotspot thing is very awesome. You could actually make your phone a hotspot. So if you want to, like, say you have a laptop with you and you don't have internet, you can actually use your phone as a hotspot. What else do we have? Do not disturb. Smart view. Smart view is like a thing to connect to a TV. Yeah, so I mean, it doesn't look too much different than this one at all. I usually don't have the Bluetooth on, but I'm going to leave it on just for right now, just so I can transfer data. You got the screen recording, so you can actually video your screen. Hint, I might have to start a new War and Order series, and I'm probably going to do it all here on the phone. I think it's, no, what kind of, ooh, what's that? Those must be notifications. Yep, it's notifications on the phone. Now on here, does it have, it doesn't. So the only connection it's got is that. Okay, well, I was hoping that it would have a place for a microphone, but it does not. So I might have to see if I can get like a Bluetooth wireless mic for it. Now, let's see, yeah, there's Google. So pretty much, like I said, everything is coming over very slowly. Like I said, 16 apps, and it's got 14 minutes remaining left to do all that other stuff. And the nice thing about this phone is, hopefully the battery life will be a little bit better. This one lately has been a little bit slower. I don't know why, but it's been, a little bit slower lately. It is, like I said, I bought it 3 years ago, right around the same time, and when I got the crack, I said, okay, it's time for a new phone. But yeah, so, I mean, so far, it's transferring everything over. It's got 14 minutes left remaining on the transfer of data. And once it does that, it should install all the apps. Yeah, it's checking downloads, it looks like. Yeah, 14 minutes. So it's gotten 6 out of the 16 apps installed. I don't know where the apps are, like, normally they show up in here, like, where they are. Got Smart Pay, got the settings. So you got different screens that you can use, too, which not that. You can have more than one screen on as well. You can move these widgets around. These are called widgets, and I think if you just hold down on them, you can actually move them to where you want them. The weather app, you can have that on. So yeah, you can update that. You have the weather where you are. Now, obviously, you guys know I live in Baldwinsville. Yeah, so there's the weather in Beeville, Baldwinsville. So then it will, oh, it's not staying, but. So if you hold that down, you can put it wherever you want, pretty much. So I put it up there. You can make that smaller. You can make it probably bigger if you wanted to, if you wanted to see it better. I don't know why it's not keeping that. Update, I guess. There's a lot of updates to be done. I'm gonna know that for right now. Yeah, this app should have worked. Because it's showing up here. Maybe when I shut the phone off. I let that app because it's right there on the screen, so you can see at a glance what the weather is like. So, yeah, this takes a bit of time to transfer everything over. So it's preparing. some stuff now, it looks like. Yeah, it's got a lot of stuff to go through to transfer everything over to the new phone. As you can see, it's a pretty streamlined way of doing it. Like, pretty much just get a new phone. If it's Samsung would be good. If it's Apple, you'll have to say it's an Apple device when you set it up. Like you said in the beginning, it said, is it an Apple or is it a Samsung? Then you just pretty much connect it to each other on the same network. And then just let it do its thing. I mean, you know, it'll take a bit of time to transfer everything over to the new phone and get it set up. But you also will have to take the SIM card out eventually and put it in the new phone. Again, I'll probably do that in another step here after everything gets transferred over, make sure everything is working good, because that's critical when you're doing everything. You don't want to disconnect the phone that is working. It should, if you take it out, it should recognize it back in the phone if you had to. Get notifications as this is happening. Uh-oh. What just happened? I think it's just, it somehow, like, I don't know what happened, but yeah, those are notifications coming in, most likely from the games I play on my phone, saying, hey, there's a new device trying to, you know, get in here. Are you fine with that? So it just wants you to verify that it's okay to do that. And these are all emails coming in from all those emails that I told you about earlier. Just letting you know, hey, someone's trying to log in. Hint, it's me. I hope I don't have to log into those accounts and let them know it's okay. I mean, I should be okay. I mean, just transferring the data. So it's got 15 out of 16 applications installed. Weather is updating now, it says. Once this update on the programs are done, it should also then set them up, I'm hoping. And at that point, we can log into, I don't know if I want to log into Warrant Order quite soon. So it does all that. It's doing Samsung Pay, which, like I said, I don't really use anything that is a Samsung related thing. So preparing, setting up your phone. I want to wait for everything to be transferred over before I do the next step. There's another step, I guess. So installed all 16 apps. This has got a huge hard drive in it. I mean, I'm using 8 gigs of the 116 gigs I have built in. You can also buy memory, the other memory cards too. So again, here's all the apps I had installed. You know, YouTube, screen recorder. Huh. It's not having the game on here now. I don't see the Warner game on here. Interesting. Said it was all done. You want to reinstall that. Oh, there. Now, see, now that app is working correctly. It says balance on it. It tells you what time it is. And let's see. It's got 13 minutes for all the data to be transferred. Now, one thing you can find out if your phone's working when you... Yeah, see, nothing is transferred here. Your phone number should, yeah, okay, the phone number part is working, the text message is not working, because I guess nothing's there. But that's just a matter of transferring the SIM. It might be still transferring that over, so I'm not worried about that. It should do that once this transfer is done in 13 minutes. Like I said, this process can be a little long, dragged out type thing. If you want to skip ahead to certain parts in the video, you can certainly do that. But I wanted to show you the whole process of doing this transfer over to the new phone. Because some people don't know this process. Excuse me. The only stuff I would skip would be, putting the password in, putting the password to my internet in, because I don't want people knowing that, because if they drove by my house, they could connect to my internet, and we don't want that. You don't want anyone to connect to your Wi-Fi unless it's yourself or someone you know. Even you'd have to know where I live, and you have to live nearby to actually get the internet. But it's just something that you don't want to put out there, because if something got into my network, then they could change the password. You don't want that. And the same with the phone. If you got my phone and knew the password, you could get into the stuff. So that's why I'm not doing anything like that on the phone yet. Just want to let you know that that is a possibility that could happen. I know it takes a little bit of time to move everything over, and that's why I've decided, hey, I'll do a video of the full process of unboxing, which was the first part. Turning it on, getting it set up, and then maybe later on we'll do another video. But I want to get it all set up. Like I said, about 13 more minutes. This will be done. Again, this is going to be a longer video than I normally do here on the channel. But hey, I wanted to show you the whole process of the phone activation without putting any information that shouldn't be in the video, obviously, like password and stuff like that. And that's why I take it away from the area that you can view it here. And it's just better to do it like that. So we got 13 minutes here left. So you can see all the emails have now stopped, it looks like, from those sources. I'm going to take it away and just double check those emails, just make sure that everything is good. And as you can see, all features will be unlocked fresh. So you're going to hit got. And that's interesting. So it's got all my emails, pretty much all my emails. I can kind of show you this. So all my emails are in there, in order pretty much too, of how I had on the other phone. So, my Warner videos are all shot with these guys, and the secondaries are here. So that's good to know they're all there. And then if the only one that's not in here is my MSM, it looks like. But this is all Gmail, so I think that is why I can probably add it. I think. Add another one. Yeah, I can. So I'm going to add my MSM account in, which is going to be my other email that I do use. And again, this kind of stuff I don't want to do on camera. So that's why I am not doing it on camera. The phone does seem like very positive, and like it works very well. Oh my god, I think I messed up on this password here. Well, it says I could do that if I really had to. Alright, I guess I'll have to do that email later. It's not letting me add it in. But that's just a matter of adding in the email, having the password. I just don't remember the password because all my devices have my password in there. So like I said, like literally you can log in any of these accounts. You might need the password to. So can I add manage trading? Let me see if I can do this. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, too many attempts. I'm just trying to log in now. Give me a few seconds here. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is. I'm sure I can add that later on. By somehow adding it. Now all the emails are coming in. I think I just go up here. Yeah, I think I can. Oh, maybe it has to be Gmail. I don't know. But yeah, so I got all my emails in here. I got the main account there now. So I can log into any of those other accounts very quickly. And I should, new device setup. Yeah, check, it's me. Just so they know. That's interesting. Also, in this email, that's interesting. Oh. Look at a message popped up. Yes, it's me. Okay, got it. Oh, because I was logged in. You couldn't be logged in 2 places at once, I guess. That's why. Okay. I wonder how much data is still being transferred. It went up to 1 hour and 7 minutes now. I don't know why, but it did. So I might have to end this video, let it transfer, and do a second video on the channel, because I'm not going to sit here for an hour as it's transferring data. There's no need for that. So really quickly, I'm going to hit the finish setting up part of the process. See how long that takes. Just takes 1 second, it says. Look at the refresh rate on that. You can see it. So now I'm just going to finish up the setting up process. I did have a email. Skip that. Skip that. I don't need that. I just skipped it. So yeah, doesn't look like any of the games have transferred over, but like I said, it is still setting up the phone. What I'll probably do off camera is work on the setting up of all those other accounts that I have. Because right now I only have the main account here and my YouTube channel, which is right there. All I gotta do is, add other accounts, find them, and insert them in. That process could take a little bit of time, since, it should be in my emails though. So if I go back to where the emails were, it should be in there. So here's the email setup. This is Google, so maybe it's in here. Okay, so in here it shows up, but not in there. Go figure. So really, in the next, what I'll probably do with all these accounts is I will go in and verify that they're there, and all that, make sure that they know it was me, and do that over the next few, probably next few hours. And log into all those accounts, verify them. Yeah. Yes, it was me. And then you can see here, my default would be my main email, and then this would be the second one. So like when I go to that game, and go back to War and Order, it'll show up that, hey, I have all the accounts here. What do you want to do next? So pretty much I'm going to close that out. And then I'm just going to log into all these accounts here. Make sure they're in there. Because right now in the app store, they're in there. But not in the phone themselves. It's confusing. So you got to log into each one of these accounts. Accept the terms. Go to the email. Make sure that they know that's your email. And all that kind of stuff. So it's just a process of, logging in to all those accounts. Mainly right here. And accepting the terms. It'll tell you how many emails you have and all that. Most of these emails are, like I said, for War and Order. So, like I said, just a matter of logging in and notifying them that it's me. Making sure they know it's me. That kind of thing. But it's just going to be a process of logging in, putting the password in, logging in, leave them logged in. Just a matter of logging into all these accounts that I have for War and Order. And so I've done 2 already. I'll do the next one now. Let's see. So the next one would be this guy here, I think. You might have to rearrange them if you want to. Right now I'm not worried about that. I'm just gonna get them in the phone, and I can, in the game, I think I can rearrange them if I need to, per se. Like one is not the right one. And the touchpad's not, the mouse pad's not that bad either, so. So yeah, in here, under this menu is what I'm talking about. So pretty much you log into all those accounts, and they'll be set up as default. So like I said, if I knew which account was which, I log into those 2 accounts plus that one. And there'll be an order of like when you set them up. So if I go back to this one, this is my main one. You can see underneath that, branded is like your YouTube account. So if I wanted to go to my YouTube channel, that's what I would hit. But all these other accounts are for War and Order. So like when I log into this account, I don't know which one this is. This one I think is the newest one. I know these 2 are one of the accounts, the higher accounts, and then all the other accounts are like the other accounts that I use. So we can close that, we can close that, we can close that. So I just closed all those apps. I don't use that, probably. Yeah, so I mean, from what I can tell, it's pretty decent. I mean, I just have to log into all these accounts and add them in. I just went back to the main account. But yeah, I have all these other accounts here, and there might, oh, you can't see it, sorry. All these accounts are the War and Order videos that I do on my phone. I'll just have to, log into each one of those, accept the terms and all that, and then it will pop up on the other list that we just showed you. But again, I'm going to do that off camera, and I'm going to do that very soon. I just want to see how long it says now. Yeah, 1 hour and 9 minutes. So what I'm going to have to do is end this video off right here where the transferring the data is going on. After it's done, maybe I'll go outside and shoot a little video so you can see how the video on these cameras, or this one is particular. And, you know, say, hey, it's all set up. This is the quality of the camera. I probably will bring this camera out so I can do the video. Just, you know, look around a little bit, show you maybe a little bit more about the camera. And then I might do a warrant order video on here, you know, get the warrant order stuff on here. Again, this is going to take an hour to transfer all that data over. So I'm going to have to probably get this on the charger so I can continue working, because, like I said, it will, I wonder if there's a way to tell. It says 40%. That should be plenty. 40% should be enough, but I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, hopefully you like this part 1 video. This will probably be part 1, or just, you know, I mean, I'll do an update video. But yeah, right now pretty much it's all set up. The only thing we might have to do in the next video is take the SIM card out of here, plug it into here, which again we can do that outside. It's nice out today. A little chilly, but it's nice out. That shouldn't take too long to do that once you have all the data over. Again, I don't want to do that until I have everything over to the new phone. Once that's all taken care of, then we'll go ahead and do the second part to this video, or an update on the camera itself. So I'm going to say right here, right now, this is going to be the conclusion of this video in particular, and that is going to be bye-bye for now.